Libertadores Vision, South America Uncovered, Copa Libertadores, Copa America, WC Qualifiers. Silk Dynasty, Asia Spotlight, Asian Cup, WC Qualifiers. Harambee Stars Unleashed, everything about Kenya's national team. When club football dominates, we go deeper. United Frontline, the ultimate Man United fan experience. Echoes of Anfield, Liverpool like you've never seen it. House of Galacticos, Real Madrid Uncovered. Premier League Game Month Show, Stats, Analysis, Insights every 4 game weeks. Champions Crystal Ball, UEFA Tournaments, Club World Cup, Super Cup Predictions. Final Whistle Debate Show, the hottest sports topics debated by experts, every 6 weeks. Deal Paranoia, transfer window coverage you can't miss. And for weekly predictions? We cover everything: Premier League, Championship, FA Cup, La Liga, Serie A, Bundesliga, League One, DStv Premiership, T20 Cricket, F1, Women's Super League, international tournaments, and much more. Why subscribe? Because we don't just show games, we predict, analyze, debate, and break the stories that matter. From transfers to tactical battles, from managerial appointments to live watch-alongs, Football Overseas gives you the edge no other channel does. This is your hub for global sports, where every match counts, every opinion matters, and every fan belongs. Subscribe, join the debate, and fuel your passion. The game doesn't wait, and neither should you.
This YouTube channel, and we're live for another pre-recorded video and a live stream for FIFA World Cup 2026 Group I breakdown. And we have come a long way. We have done all the groups so far, and what is remaining is I, J, K, L, and H. Obviously, we do updated predictions for those groups of A, B, C, D. Yeah, because of the interconfederation playoffs, but this group no do an updated group breakdown. But anyway, we start off with the first thing we'll talk about is France. France Group I Nation Preview. France has a very, very talented squad. France, their squad depth is good quality squad depth, and they are a team to reckon with in this FIFA World Cup 2026. Their talent of squad is very, very good. France, obviously, uh, they've reached 2 finals in back-to-back World Cups. One final they've won, the other final they lost. So France is it an easy team to reckon with, and they have talented players like they have the current Ballon d'Or winner, Dembele, in the squad. They have Mbappé, a future Ballon d'Or winner, and they have other like Mike McGann, like Mike from as AC Milan goalkeeper, and yeah, so there's many others from France. Obviously, they're grouped in a group with Norway, Senegal, and Iraq. That group is a very, very easy group for France to manage. I feel like France can easily top this group with 9 points. And will they concede much goals? I doubt they'll concede much goals. Think it could be 9-1. Yeah, so France will perform very quite well. And how far do I think France could go? I feel like France can make it to the final. They can make it to 3 finals back to back to back. And instead of being runners up this time, they will end up being winners of the World Cup. But obviously, this is early predictions. This is not my final predictions. I do my final predictions in June. Yeah, but France has the capacity and ability to make it to the final and win it. And yeah, I feel like that's all they do have. The opponents they're playing against Norway. Norway is a very talented side. Yeah, Norway is a talented side. They have a good attack. The midfield is just an issue. For France, they have an okay midfield. They have Pogba. The rest, the attack is talented, piloted, talented. The A team, B team attack. Wow, that's something to watch. They have ballers in that team, poor ballers like this duo. Even though I doubt this duo will make it to the World Cup, he'll be most likely in the under 21. But they have talented players like him as well. Um, what else for France? What else have I mentioned? I think that's all. Let me move to Norway. Norway is a talented side with some good players coming up. They have people like Haaland. They have people like Antonio Nusa. Antonio Nusa is a left winger that plays for Leipzig. They have people like Oscar Bob. He's attacking midfielder that plays for Man City, and they have others as well, like Odegaard plays for Arsenal, title leaders, and many others as well. Yeah. So France, Norway has been a talented side that have presented to the World Cup stage, and this is a debut World Cup, and comes at a perfect time when they are going through the golden generation of players, and most of these players are reaching the prime age. So it's a perfect time for Norway to qualify for the World Cup to fulfill the chances. And maybe this might be the first World Cup in a while and first World Cup in the next three World Cups to follow. But I feel like Norway will do quite well. They'll top they'll finish top two of this group, and how far will they go? They might go to the quarterfinals. I feel like Norway will go to the quarterfinals. They'll be knocked out in the quarterfinals. I don't think they'll be knocked out in the round of 16. They'll push to the round of 32, round of 16, but they'll be knocked out in the quarterfinals. Next one is the defending World AFCON winners. Yeah, so as well for Norway, they have talented players like Haaland should have won a Ballon d'Or that time, but he didn't win because of Messi won the World Cup and Messi took his Ballon d'Or. But anyway, Haaland has won many trophies at Man City, and he's a prolific striker to have. He's a striker where you cannot keep your eyes off him, otherwise he'll be punished for that. And Norway knows that most people will be marking Haaland, so I feel like Haaland could push Norway to the quarterfinal stage, but will not push Norway as much further than that. Yo, yeah. Oh, you're from Angola. Actually, Romini. Let me send a link. Let me send a link. Yeah, yeah. So I sent a link in the chat. Sorry for that. I sent a link in the chat. So if you want to hop on, I've sent a link in the chat. So I don't see Senegal qualifying for the final stage of this World Cup. Yeah, the nation that I see going far in this World Cup could be a team like Morocco. I see teams like Morocco could go far. Senegal could not go far in this World Cup, but however, I see Senegal qualify for the round of 16. Last time out, Senegal did not manage to qualify for the round of 16, but for this stage, I see Senegal qualifying for the round of 16. Yeah, so I have put the link in the chat. Yeah, and also this is also a pre-recorded video as well. Yeah, so for Senegal, where did I put that thing? Yeah, so okay, we can move to Senegal. Yeah, Senegal. This is an interesting team to talk about. A very very interesting nation. I just saw someone talk about Senegal, and let's be honest, Senegal has won. Senegal is a defending World AFCON winners 2026, and they won it in style. They won it to before penalty shootout. Even now, CAF wants to say that Senegal did not win the did not win AFCON, but we know it. Me, and the chat know that Senegal won the AFCON. They're defending AFCON winners 2026, and there's nothing CAF can do about that. Yeah, Morocco are cheats, but I see Senegal doing better than they did last World Cup. They were unlucky to not go through. They were grouped in a group with Ecuador, Qatar. Wait, did they go through? Uh, Before I start babbling. Oh, Senegal went through the round of 16. Yeah, I was wondering what I was speaking about. Yeah, they went to the quarter finals. Wait, sorry. They went to the round of 16. They were beaten in the round of 16 by, yeah, they were beaten by England 3-0 in the round of 16. Senegal could do quite well in this World Cup. They're placed in a tough group with Norway, France, and those are tough groups. Senegal have talented players like Ndia and Koulibaly and others, and obviously they're not beating France in this group. Norway, they could get a point off Norway. It could be 4 points off Norway. Could get a point off Norway. They beat Iraq, and they could qualify to the round of 16. They'll pass round of 32. Round of 16, I feel like they'll be knocked out in round of 16. But obviously, this World Cup is a bit different. Them going to the round of 16 is equivalent of them going to the quarterfinals. So it is a huge achievement for them. So anyway, Senegal, I see them doing better than how they did in the World Cup 2022. Yeah, I don't think this time they'll be knocked out by being smashed. I feel like they'll be knocked out by a narrow scoreline of 1-0, but they'll still be knocked out in the round of 16. But obviously, as always, these are my initial predictions. I haven't yet done my final predictions, but yeah, so I think we can go to Iraq. Yeah, we can wrap it up with Iraq. Let me put a poll in the chat. Let me put a poll in the chat. Wait. When do you think Senegal will qualify for quarterfinal, semi-final, round of 16? Yeah, so I'll put it in the chat where you guys think Senegal could bow out. I'll put it in the chat as well. Um, yeah, so I I'm seeing Senegal buying out in the round of 16. Next up is Iraq. Iraq could, yeah, let's be honest, Iraq is a good team, good nation, not as talented as teams like Senegal, Netherlands, and France. Iraq is just there for people to drop points off, and I think Iraq will finish bottom, or Iran will finish. Is it Iran or Iraq? Iraq will finish bottom of the table, 0 points, 2-7, 2 goals scored, 7 goals conceded, and for a nation like Iraq, yeah, make sure you vote in the chat where you think Senegal could finish as well. Yeah, so for a nation like Iraq, they'll not go that far. They'll bow out in the group stage. So, a quick summary of my early predictions. France top the table. Number two is Norway. Number three is Senegal. Number four is Iraq. But obviously, as always, these are not my final predictions. These are my early predictions. I will do my final predictions in June. Yeah, so make sure you're at 100 and at 980 subs. So make sure you like the stream. Also, I'll upload a video on this later on. Make sure you also subscribe to the channel. We are 20 subs to 1K. And yeah, share with the friends, family members. I'll be doing more of these group stage reviews, more of these group breakdowns as we count down to the World Cup. And there'll be more World Cup content happening as well. Yeah, World Cup content like this. I'm planning a lot of World Cup content in June, July, and May. Make sure you subscribe for that. Yeah. So I make sure you guys subscribe, like, share, and